Hey everyone, it's Meridy here, and I cannot believe that we're already on day 6 of the 12 days of Christmas, which means first, the series is halfway over. Second, we are halfway to Christmas already. And oh my gosh, I just can't believe that we're already on day 6. So, if you're just now tuning in for the first time, you might want to go back and watch my introduction video about the 12 days of Christmas and possibly my unboxing video. I'm going to link everything in the description of this video, everything I talk about, the different kits I'm using, the different videos I'm referencing, etc. So I think I will just jump right in and show you what I'm working with today. So today and tomorrow, I'm going to make 2 pages that are going to go in my album side by side, like a double page layout. But they're going to be using the same products and the same papers. Obviously, I'm working from the same kit, but I'm going to really make them look like they match because they're meant to live together in my albums because I had so many pictures of Christmas Eve at my mom's house. So I don't know which one I want to work on today. I think I'll work on, so tomorrow I'm going to work on one that's just one 4x6 photo, but I'll work on that one tomorrow. Today I'll work on the coordinating page. And this page that I'm going to make can also stand alone. Like it doesn't need to be next to a coordinating page over there, the companion page. I have one extra picture. It's me and my husband with the tree going, like you could see the whole tree, but I have this picture of my husband and I, and all my other pictures are going landscape orientation. So I think I'm not going to use this one on this page. I'll just save it. Maybe I'll use it for something else. Maybe I can put it on the second page that I make tomorrow. Who knows? So for today, I'm going to use these 3 by 4 inch photos going landscape orientation. And I've got all kinds of embellishments. These are the subscriber freebie this month, so these didn't come in any of the kits, but if you subscribe, you got this. It's just some trim. I've got my little leaves, my snowflakes. I've got all the little pieces that I didn't particularly pull because I pulled a few pieces of ephemera that I really want to use on this layout, which is Christmas, Be Merry, Fa La La. And I think I'm gonna put Christmas Eve because this is Christmas Eve. So I'm probably gonna spell out Eve with letter stickers because this is Christmas Eve. How many times am I gonna say that? How many times am I gonna repeat myself there? Sorry about that. Okay, I've got all the floral ephemera and poinsettias to refer to. I've got sequin mixes. So I've just got a lot of things that I can pull from. Oh, this little roll of twine, it is not from the kit. It's from my stash. I ended up pulling it because there's so many tags in this kit and I just really needed to tie some bows in some of the tags. So I pulled this out of my stash. It's the one thing besides the cardstock that I am using from my stash in this series. And then this is going to represent my journaling, which I probably won't even put any journaling on this page necessarily in my own personal album. I'll probably put it on the companion page I'm going to make tomorrow, but I will show you on this page where I would put journaling if this was like not going to be a double page layout and I needed journaling on both sides. I've got my color swatch right there if I need to refer to that. I've got my film strips, which I don't think I'm going to use on this page. Oh, I've got some beautiful, beautiful things here. Okay, I've got my foam title stickers. They're not thickers. They're from Simple Stories. They're my foam titles. I've got all of these. I really like this 'Tis the Season. Okay, I'm gonna put those off to the side. I've got my alphabet stickers here. I've got the teal, which really matches really well, and I've got the white, which also matches really well. I don't know which color I'm going to use yet. It depends where this layout is heading. Okay, I really want to use some of these leaves. I kind of want to make it more of like a vintagey vibe on this layout. I am using a couple papers that came in the Christmas. This is the Christmas Supplemental add-on kit is from these 2 papers. So I love the shiny bright ornaments because my mom's tree is just full of ornaments from when I was a kid. I know you're not going to be able to see this, but she even has the little elf that, like before Elf on the Shelf was the thing. This is from before I was born. I remember this elf being on the tree since I was little and it holds its knees. I don't think you can probably see it very good in the picture, but it wraps its arm around its knees and sits on the tree, and it's silver. Some of you will know exactly what I'm talking about, I think. And then this is the other simple vintage Holly Jolly paper that I want to use. And I have all these icons on the back. Jump in bed and cover your head, Santa Claus comes tonight. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Yeah, I don't know. I read something about family. I thought I saw the word family on here, but whatever. I'm not seeing it now. Yeah, I've got a lot to pick from there. And then I have, of course, my scraps from so far this, what I've done. Let's see. These are just branding strips. Could definitely use that. I could definitely use that a little, I think. I'm not even gonna pull out these branding strips right now. If I need a little strip of something, I'll just know that I have them waiting in here for me to use. I've got a scrap of red paper that came from my stash. I have been using red and white cardstock from my stash to create these layouts. Okay, another little scrap of red. I've got this Christmas tree paper, and it is very vintage on the back. So if I needed, I could fussy cut some of these things, but I feel like I have so many pieces of ephemera in here that I don't need to do that because I really like this side of this paper and I want to save it to use this side of this paper. I've got some journaling strips here. Probably won't use many of these, maybe some of these little tags. I really love the little tags and I haven't used them yet. I've got, let's see here. My mom's living room does not, or my mom's front room with the tree, does not really have any wood grain in it at all. She's got white cabinetry, so I probably won't even use this wood grain paper. It just kind of is looking dark to me. So I probably won't use that one. I might use a little bit of this. Probably not the Santa side because we're getting a lot of busy icons, but I'll keep it out for this side. Maybe just a little showing. I probably won't use any of this house paper or the green on this side. And again, if you made my layout from yesterday, you may have fussy cut more of these houses, especially if you turned it into a double page layout. So you might not even have that much of this paper left. I'm trying to use this paper sparingly in case you turned yesterday's layout into a double pager, because I don't want to take away from if you've used a lot of that paper. Okay, and then I've got these stickers and of course these stickers. So I'll put those off to the side for now. And I will start by trimming off my branding strip. And honestly, I'm thinking that this layout is going to be very simple because the companion layout that I make tomorrow, I will make a little more elaborate, I think, in terms of embellishing, because there's just a lot of pictures that I'm trying to get on one page here. So let me get out a sheet of white cardstock to use as the base of this side of the layout. And I may not even see this white cardstock in the end. So I'm just setting it here. And I just have, these pictures fit perfectly, 3 across. And like 3 and 3, they just fit perfectly. And I kind of like them like that. I'm just trying different configurations of them. Okay, I kind of like them like this. And I might really, honestly, just, maybe I'll trim them down a little so that it leaves a little white border around each picture there. And I'll just adhere them straight to the back. And then I can use these papers to layer or to fill in the top and the bottom. Let's see. There's just not, when you have so many pictures on your page, there's not a lot of extra space for much of a lot of other stuff. So I think I am gonna trim the pictures down. I'm gonna trim 1/4 inch off of the long side of each of these pictures. So that this way I can just adhere them straight to the back of the page. and it will give that little white border around them. So I will finish trimming these down, and I'm gonna go ahead and adhere them all to my paper as well. And I think I'm just gonna simply adhere them right in the middle of this layout. But let me see here. I could make them a little bit more towards the top. Oh, I kind of like it like that. I'll leave them heavy on the top side. So I'm gonna go adhere all these down nice and evenly with even little borders between the pictures, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I got these on, and then I am not sure how I want to do this. Like, this is just a lot of pattern, but I love it so. I think, let me see, if it doesn't really read very well like ornaments if it's just a small strip, like if I was just to put a small strip right there, unless I cut it. I really should have cut it right there. We'll try cutting it right there. I'm just gonna cut it at that natural break right here, which is, let me tell you how many inches this is off the top. It's just over 3 inches. It's like 3 1/8 inch. And it's just like the perfect amount of ornaments showing. And I do have this green side if I need it for anything too. So maybe I'm thinking I'm gonna have to line that up at the bottom. I bet it would look really nice with a green. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna line that up at the bottom. I'm debating if I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom or if I'm gonna give this whole page like a little white frame, or maybe, I haven't decided that yet. So what I'm going to do next is get a punch, because I feel like I can punch a shape in this. So I've got a scallop punch, and I'm just gonna punch across the bottom, and then I'm just gonna trim off a little. I'm not gonna have the pattern side showing. I'm gonna have the green side facing up, the B side facing up. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim off a little bit there. Probably in all, I didn't even trim a whole inch off of that, off of this paper. But I do think that that looks nice like that. And you know, I might need another one facing down. I think I do, to make it just really nicely frame this layout. So I'm gonna go ahead and punch another set of these. And now I'm just gonna trim that off. So that way I can use this facing from the top. And like I said, today's layout is a really simple layout. It's a good way to get a lot of pictures scrapbooked. And I think I'll put a little bit of this holly paper at the top. I'm gonna cut it about 1.5 inches. And I'm gonna cut from, where do I wanna cut from? Because I don't wanna cut off anything that I eventually wanna use. I think I'm gonna cut off 1.5 inches from this top. Okay, so I did lose, you know, 3 tags there, but that's okay to me. And I'll just stick that right there. And I think I don't want the white showing. It's just a lot of, it's a lot of linear lines. And I don't like the white showing. It's just too much. There's just too much to look at. I like it butted up against the bottom. So let me make sure one thing. Do I need any of this on here? If I had a little strip of this, I don't even think I need that. You know, guys, in retrospect, I should have moved my pictures down a little. Then I could keep this at 1.5 inches, this there. Okay, what I'm gonna do now that I'm looking at what I've got happening here, is I'm gonna lift off my photos and move them down ever so slightly. So I will do that in a minute. Let me get the paper adhered down so I know where I need to put my photos, because I guess I should have cut the paper and measured it before adhering my photos. But you live and learn, and I learned that lesson. So I'm just gonna get this right here like I want it to be. And I'm gonna lift off my pictures ever so carefully and just move them down. Let's see. If I move that one to there, and then I've got that, and then I can put this right under it, and that will look perfect. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna move my photos down about 1/4 of an inch from where I placed them. Okay, so I moved my pictures down, everything fits nicely, and now I can start getting some little embellishment clusters here. I think I want to put Christmas Eve down here, and maybe Be Merry and Fa La La up there. I want to use some of these leaves to embellish some of these areas, but I think I'm going to need to pull out some more pieces, because of course that's not enough pieces there. Let me see. I'm gonna try and see which color I want to say Eve under Christmas. And I'm leaning towards white. Yeah, this color is just not, I don't know. Okay, I'll put one in white and one in blue, and we'll see which one I like better. So let me get these laid out on my little ruler in each color, and then as the layout progresses, I'll decide which color is better, because this one does match, but it just doesn't, stick out very well. Like, it doesn't pop off the page very well. You can hardly read it. Yeah, it just, I think I need some kind of tag or label or something behind it, no matter what color I use. So I've got my Eves there. Okay, and then I'm gonna go through these various greenery ephemera pieces and these pieces, and I'm gonna see what else I can add to this layout. So I will be right back. And then I wonder if I want to use a little bit of this red down here. I think it just might bring a lot of color into this layout that I really need. But I'm not gonna put it on yet. I'm gonna wait till I get my clusters adhered, and then I will just use a little piece right here and like another little piece here, so it's not so bulky underneath. And I found this white tag that I cut from packaging. I could easily layer that under the Eve of Christmas Eve. So I can use the blue letters, possibly. And then I can't forget all of my stickers here. And I really think that I want to hang some of these like in this little area of dead space that I have there. I also picked out a whole bunch of pieces here. Let me show you. I picked out a couple of trees, a couple of pieces of holly. Let me move these out of the way. I'm probably not going to use those. May the joy of Christmas fill your heart. Good tidings of comfort and joy, and this poinsettia. Let's see here. And then I've got all of these things. So I think I should start by just kind of laying these out. I'm not going to adhere them down yet. I wonder if I could make, oh, that does not look correct to me. No. I don't want to cover my mom's whole Christmas tree in the background there. So maybe I will just put 2 ornaments hanging down. And maybe a 3rd one hanging down here. And I'll pop it up off the page. And that can kind of bring both of those elements to the same place. Okay. That can go there. This can still sit on top. Something like that. Okay, I think I still need something under here to kind of make, I don't really care for that color of tree on this one. And I don't want to cover up anything too important either. So maybe I've just got to arrange things here a little different. Christmas Eve. And I don't need to leave this hanging here. I can maybe even make it hanging off of there. This really blends into this paper. So maybe I don't need it at all. Down there, not at all. Maybe I should put it on that tree. Okay, and then I'm gonna try to get some other colors of holly and poinsettias around here. This really big sprig of holly might look nice. Or it might just be too much. Oh, I think I like it like that. And then I've got these little pieces of holly. I really do like this little reindeer too. I think he's cute. To just bring in a little of this blue color. Okay, I think I'm gonna go start adhering these two clusters how I have them. I'm gonna put a few things up on foam tape. When I come back, I'm gonna do that off camera, and when I come back, I'll tell you what I popped up on foam tape. I think I'm for sure gonna use that color letters because that just blends too much. So I will be right back when I get some of these things adhered. Okay, so I've got those two clusters on there, and there's so much pattern in this layout. It's kind of hard to see them to me. Let's see. I want to try to get a couple of these little greenery leaves on here. That's too much. I think they'll look good in pairs. That looks nice. I think those can look nice there. I think I am gonna put this red trim just a little down there and a little up there. So I'm just gonna cut it into strips, get it laid where I want it so I can make sure that it looks nice. I still got a little left for another layout or so. I use it sparingly so it lasts on a lot of layouts. I kind of want another little dark leaf up there to kind of hold that together. Okay, so I'm gonna come in now. Do I need any more of these things? I didn't adhere the word Eve super strong right now because I just wanted to make sure that everything else fit and was nice. I think I want to put wonderful down here. just to pull in a little bit more of that teal color. And I will get these things adhered down. I'm gonna use my Eileen's tacky glue. I like adhering down everything that's fabric with that because I think it holds it very well. And then same with these little leaves. I'm gonna get them adhered down with tacky glue as well. Okay, do I need one more of these? I don't think so. And then I think I'm gonna leave these other little pieces that I pulled out, and I'm gonna put them in my envelope for the layout that I'm gonna make tomorrow, that kind of is the companion layout to this, just in case, so I don't have to dig for those again. I'm gonna put this trim in there as well, so that way I know I want to use some of those things on that side of the layout. Make sure I don't need any snowflakes. Although they do kind of look really pretty. I think I just have enough down here that I don't need anything else down here. But I do like this one right there. And I'm gonna adhere that with tacky glue as well, because it's wood and it holds nicely. There. Okay guys, if I had journaling for this page, I think I would just put it right in that area right there. I probably will just do my journaling though on the companion page that I'm making that matches this tomorrow. So I'm not going to journal on this page in real life. But if this was just a one-page layout just like this, I would definitely put it down here. So I want to just tell you a few things before I go. If you liked my video, you might want to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I post approximately 8 process layout videos per month using the Not Just for Boys current kit, whatever our current kit is that month. Of course, December is a little different because I'm making 12 layouts for the 12 Days of Christmas series that we have. So this month, you know, I'm posting a few more than 8. We have a subscription option available at Not Just for Boys Kit Club now. So if you want to subscribe to our kits and get them automatically in the mail every month, we now have a monthly auto subscription, and I will link that in the description of this video as well. If you created anything that you were inspired by this video and you created a page either with these supplies or just with your own supplies, we would love to see it on our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community Facebook group, which is also linked in the description of this video. And thank you guys so much, and I will see you in a couple days with day number 7. Bye. Merry Christmas.